world I was being brought into.
The world within these walls was inconceivable. A horror house of sexual abuse and international sex trafficking.
I was abused by people that I can't even mention here. There's a lot of scars hidden behind those walls. It should be ripped down. It should be burned to the ground. Some of my worst memories are from this place.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, I do.
Jeffrey Epstein led a privileged life. His extraordinary wealth on show around the world. He had his own fleet of planes, a private island, ranches,
but twice.
Wait, he called the police just because how suspicious it was?
They searched the grassy field in the park.
Wow.
This case has recently gone viral in Korea for a number of reasons. I mean, just the brazenness of the crime, the CCTV footage of the killer looking like a happy person. I'm going to show this to you. She's just skipping around with dismembered remains in her suitcase. She's got a cute little bob, and it's almost bouncing about. People say it's so unsettling because she has this childlike mannerism to her, this energy to her. There's dismembered remains in the suitcase. But also, the fact that the killer was stated to have an unhealthy fascination with serial killers and an obsession with true crime documentaries. She killed, dismembered, and disposed of a victim because she, quote, just wanted to see what it feels like to kill.
And I know that, you know, you're supposed to say allegedly. But he did all of it. He did everything. He did everything that I believe that Diddy did whatever they say he did. And that doesn't just apply to like the cases he has now. I believe Diddy did stuff he hasn't been accused of yet. I believe Diddy caused inflation. He's even, if I'm not mistaken, being charged with arson in connection with blowing up Kid Cudi's car. Who? Who?
I have to tell you, one of the most depressing divorces I ever did was a guy who was, I think, 92.
Oh, geez.
And what made it depressing is that he had left his wife of, I don't know, 50-something, 60-something years for a younger woman, a woman in her 50s. And I just remember what was sad about it to me was this guy is still being led around by his dick. Like, I thought, oh my God, like, I'm going to be chained to an idiot forever. Like, I'm going to forever be led around by my dick. And I remember thinking, like, no, I really thought that at like 90-something, I would just, like, a beautiful woman would walk by and I go, oh, there's a human being. Like, there would be no...
You can appreciate it without...
Yeah, there would just be no sense of like, yeah, you know, that would be gone from me. And this guy's proof that 90-something years old and you're still thinking with your dick. Like,
We're doomed.
That terrified me. It really did. It actually upset me.
A moment ago, when I was faced with that drowning child, you said with certainty that I had to ruin my $200 shoes in order to save them. But now, given an opportunity to save 28 children from malaria, you're saying that it might be okay for me to spend that $200 on some shoes instead.
The difference lies in the immediacy and directness of the situations. In the case of the drowning child, immediate action was needed to save a life directly in front of you, making it a clear moral imperative to act. With charitable donations, while the impact is significant, the connection between your action and the outcome is less direct, and there are many factors and individuals involved.
But that's why I used the online calculator to figure out exactly what my money would go towards doing. I understand that there are a lot of people who could give to charities, some who do, some who don't. But the specific 28 children that...
Roman Gimpolsky. Let's talk about simulation theory.
I think we are in one. And there is a lot of agreement on this, and this is what you should be doing in it, so we don't shut it down. First,
I see messages all the time in the comments section that some of you didn't realize you didn't subscribe. So if you could do me a favor and double check if you're a subscriber to this channel, that would be tremendously appreciated. It's the free thing that anybody that watches this show frequently can do to help us here, to keep everything going in this show in the trajectory it's on. So please do double check if you subscribed. And thank you so much, because in a strange way, you're part of our history and you're on this journey with us. And I appreciate you for that. So yeah, thank you. Dr. Roman Yampolsky. What is the mission that you're currently on? Because it's quite clear to me that you are on a bit of a mission, and you've been on this mission for, I think, the best part of 2 decades at least.
I'm hoping to make sure that superintelligence will
First and foremost, for being part of this community. The team here at the Diver CEO is now almost 30 people, and that's literally because you watch and you subscribe and you leave comments and you like the videos. That this show's been able to grow, and it's the greatest honor of my life to sit here with these incredible people and just selfishly ask them questions that I'm pondering over or worrying about in my life. But this is just the beginning for the Diver CEO. We've got big plans to scale this show to every corner of the world and to diversify our guest selection, and that's enabled by you, by a simple thing that you guys do, which is to watch. So if there's one thing you could do to help this show and to help us continue to do what we do, it's just to hit the subscribe button. If you like this show, if you like what we do here, if you watch these episodes, please just hit that subscribe button. It means the world. Let's get on with it. What do I need to know about you and your earliest years to...
Thank you.
Leaving the hospital after an astonishing escape and a terrifying ordeal. "25 days earlier, a school soccer team, the Wild Boars, enjoyed a day trip to Tam Luang Cave. This is the last picture taken before they entered. As night fell, they were still inside.
A dozen members of a youth football team and their coach are missing.
Thought to be trapped.
The joy of work. And I've seen this book absolutely everywhere. It's been an absolute phenomenon. So, considering the fact that the world has fundamentally shifted over the last 9-10 months because of this pandemic, and the way we work has changed so much, I wanted to get your view of this remote working, Zoom sort of working culture that has now been forced upon us. Just before I let you answer, I'm going to give a little sentence around my take on it. I hate it. And when in March, when we were forced as a CEO of a business to tell my employees that we're going to be working from home, and we have this amazing office which gives us all this community, I know that about 50% of my workforce liked the idea, but I 100% hate it for a number of reasons. What's your take?
So I think at the outset, I shared some of your reservations. Brené Brown talks about this thing which is collective effervescence, and it's a good way. She's coined a term for something you see quite